And I have to tell you, most people I talk to in my districts and most people I talk to when I travel across the country cannot understand how this happened. And many veterans I talk to take pride in our military, as I take pride in our military, and they are so ashamed that our military was humiliated in this failure in Afghanistan. And so I do have some questions, and I thank you all for coming to speak with our committee. Mr. Sopko, in October 2021 letter to Daphna Rand, an official at the State Department, you said the Biden administration instructed CGAR to remove all reports from your website following the collapse and asked you to redact information on the website. Who specifically in the admin instructed your office to do that, and why?
I don't remember the name. We can get the name of the person who sent that. I don't have that in front of me. The explanation was that this could be potentially a threat to Afghans, but we asked for any specific threats. Do you have any specific threat information? And some of the requests were just unbelievable. They wanted us to take down our complete website and also to take down from all of our reports the name of, let's say, President Ghani. We assumed the Taliban knew who President Ghani was. Why do we have to scrub all of our reports for that? They also wanted us to take down the name of a city in the United States, which I think the Taliban could look at a map. So it was a bizarre request, and they never did give us any information as to why they wanted us to pull down all of our reports, which have been public, many of them, for 12 years.
Yeah, that it's pretty hard to understand why any administration would want to censor information. And you're right. I mean, Afghanistan can easily look at the map, or they can talk to their friends in China because they flew a spy balloon across our country. And I'm sure they pretty much have pictures of everything. Thank you. Mr. Storch, on August 17, 2021, a U.S. airstrike in Afghanistan killed 10 civilians, including 7 children. Since the strike was supposed to target an ISIS terrorist, Mark Milley called it a righteous strike. A few weeks later, however, U.S. Central Command admitted that they had hit the wrong Toyota Corolla.
So the disastrous pullout of Afghanistan. Marjorie Taylor Greene here is asking the important questions to this witness. This is just seems like a guy who was kind of just following orders. He was in charge of, the report kind of, I believe this was the report that was supposed to begin the kind of preliminary investigation of what the heck happened and why everything went wrong and why the government collapsed like days after we pulled out. But as he mentions, there are some things that are censored or kept out of this report that are a bit strange. The sort of official line from the Biden administration was that this was to protect certain sources in Afghanistan, to protect their lives from, the Taliban, things like that. But some of the examples he gives are very, very weird, like U.S. cities and the name of the Afghan president and certain things that are very easy to find, that are general knowledge. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that there's a lot that's missing here. I don't think this report is going to be fully fleshed out in the way it ought to be. A serious, deep investigation needs to happen for this. And, I mean, if people are uncooperative, they should all be subpoenaed, because this is something that can't just be ignored. This is like the second Vietnam, the second pullout from Saigon. Like, this is the biggest foreign policy failure probably in a lot of these people's lifetimes. You can't just let it lie like that. And there's absolutely no way we should be letting the Biden administration keep things from Congress. I mean, that's not right.